discuss today? Blood. Blood and high blood pressure. Now, it's very important to understand this. The blood has got 45% plasma, if I'm not mistaken, and plasma is the fluid that's there, that carries all of these things. And then it's got a lot of red blood cells and white blood cells. Whatever we eat will eventually go into the blood. Even your whatever you drink, whether it's going to be a fizzy drink or it's going to be a coffee or tea or milk, everything will be processed by the stomach and will go inside. You know, once I still remember, come here, I eat what's the color of dragon fruit?
Red or white.
There's two types, very good. Red and purple. It's purple in color.
Yeah.
Dragon fruit.
Purple, white,
Purple.
red.
Wait.
Or inside food.
Inside, oh inside lah, outside lah, inside.
Not inside.
Hey, inside whether white or purple, I still but red, you know.
Outside.
Whatever they cut, oh, it's different color. I wanted to buy a red color one. Why the white color one coming? You understand? So like that, so it's purple color. You know, one day I had two fruits. I had two fruits. What was the color of my urine? Purple. My urine was purple in color. So then we can imagine the pigments from the dragon fruit ran into my system and went to blood system, and kidney says, throw them out. I don't like purple color blood. They were throwing out from the urine. Similarly, in Malaysia, they what we call petai. You know petai? You have eaten petai before? Why you don't like? Your urine will smell. Within half an hour, the petai smell will come out of the urine. Can you imagine? You eat petai in the Philippines? No, there's no petai in the Philippines. Huh? Don't go and plant petai tree there and you go crazy. So your urine is throwing away all the smell of the petai. Seriously, my friend. Seriously. So like that, you must understand. Some of the food that we eat, the body don't like. Sometimes people eat durians and you will not get digested and you will be burping, the smell of durian will come out. Yes, some people will be, your stomach is still a young stomach. It's still strong to digest. Some people cannot, they burp. But the smell of durian will come out. It's fermenting. It doesn't want to allow it. So it's taking a long time to digest. And the smell of that thing will go on the blood system. So remember. So what else we eat? Tell me what we eat. What is this? Water. Water. Okay. Now in this water, I'm putting 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now when I drink this water, where will the water go? It goes in the blood system. It will go, come here. It will go in the blood system. Okay? Now, we make water, we make how we make? We make tea. We make coffee. What else? We make lemonade. We put mango juice. We make mango, we put whatever we want. Okay, so now I'm taking this amount of sugar and putting inside. Watch. What happened to the sugar?
The sugar will dissolve slowly.
Yeah, the sugar will dissolve slowly. The hotter it is, the faster it gets dissolved. You understand? How much can it dissolve? All of this thing. You put all of this thing and it will get dissolved. Okay? It'll all get dissolved. Maybe in about 2 minutes it will all get dissolved. Now when I bring this, where the sugar is going to go now?
Blood system.
Go to the stomach. The stomach will convert it into glucose and fructose because sugar is good for it and go into the blood system. Now the blood is carrying so much of sugar in the form of glucose and fructose. The weight goes up. At the same time, we're also eating salty food. What are we eating? We're putting salt at the same time, but not at the same time. Now I'm drinking coffee with sugar, and then the next time I'm going to have a salty drink with some other way. In Malaysia or in India, they put salt in the buttermilk. Yes or no? Yes or no, sir?
Yeah.
They put salt. You know why they put salt in the buttermilk? To hide the acidity. The buttermilk is when nobody wants to buy the buttermilk, the yogurt. I mean buttermilk inside everybody. They put the salt. Now you're putting salt inside. And sometimes when you go to the shop in India, in the South India, they'll put rice and they put curd and they put salt by the side. And eat the pickles. Now all the salt is going inside. It's going to go in the blood now. Now what's going to happen to the blood now? What's going to be the blood? The blood becomes heavy. The blood becomes Heavier because now I got 2 tablespoons of sugar inside. Now the blood is going to be heavy. Now who has to work harder to pump now? The heart. The heart has to pump because the volume has become more. And this heaviness can come from any form. From sugar, from blood, from all these food enhancers and all the food, the fat that goes in the whole system, the cholesterol. Now, the only way now, I have to work harder, the blood pressure will now become higher. One form of blood pressure going higher is because of the food that we eat. Too salty food. South Indian food are salty, are papadum and salt. In the US, it's all the cakes, the sugar that we have, the cakes, all the pretzels. You find salt, drop salt things inside. And Chinese people eat salted egg.
Uncle,
In Malaysia, what the cheese you eat, is it salty? The cheese you eat is salty, like the cheese that you have, the small cheese, or salty, isn't it? Or cheese in the house or not? Go and bring now. Go and bring now, quickly. The sausage, you sit down here. She bring, sit down. Got sausage or not?
no.
No. Why? Why no sausage?
Hardly eat sausage.
You hardly, I told Mama not to buy sausage in eat. Not because hardly eat. The cheese that we eat in our country, it's all very salty, sir. Yes or no? So where is the salt going to go? It's going to go in the blood. These children will put one piece of cheese and eat the bread. They put so much salt. Okay, it's there available. I see. Who is this? Huh? No, there's nothing wrong in eating this. It's not eating, there's nothing wrong in eating this. I'm just saying that you want to put more salt. Okay? Take a small piece and tell me how you feel. Is it salty? Why they put a salt? It's a preservative. The fungus won't grow on it and make you eat more and more. You go to India or Malaysia, you buy Lay's, potato chips. What is that? Salt. And you go and fry something, you put salt to fry. Why? People can keep on eating. You know, your popcorn. It's either sugar or it's either sugar or salt. In USA, it's all full of salt. Malaysia, it's all full of sugar. Oh, now they got they have got choices now. I still remember when I went to USA and they give a big pot. I went, hey, popcorn we eat. I said, oh my God, it's all salt. I was like shocked. I never had salted popcorn before. And all these things will go in the blood system and the pressure will go up. Come, sir, please move. Come and sit down here, sir.
I never ate salted.
Huh?
Yes, in Malaysia we don't get.
All I make for you is salted popcorn.
You see, father brings salted popcorn on. Come, sit down, sir. Now he's the owner of the house. His name is Lakshmi Gandhan. He's going in PVH for quite some time now. Come here, sir. You see, okay? So now he's here. Now, obviously, sir, let me ask you a question. As a young boy, with your body like this,
Of course not.
you see, he's saying, of course not. As a young body, hold on first. Let me have the camera. This is the camera. I'm seeing more of myself. Okay. So now, he's saying as a small boy, his body was not like this. Never like this. Yes, sir? So you, over the years, you put on weight. That means the kind of food we eat, okay, either it makes the muscles, we call them muscle builders, okay, or you put on fat. All the excess carbohydrate, all excess protein will become uric acid, excess carbohydrate become fat, and the fat will be all over the body. Depends on the race that you are. Some Indians will put on fat in the stomach area, in stomach here, and they call it beer drinker's belly. Beer belly. Beer belly, huh? This beer belly is actually carbohydrate that has become fat. Nothing else.
Yeah. But my body went up not because of food, because of the steroids.
So he's taking steroids.
I take because of my nasal issue.
So he had got sleep apnea,
Yeah.
and also he has sleep. He used to have sleep apnea. After PVH, no more sleep apnea and nasal. So they only prescribe steroids. Now the side effect steroid is putting on weight, unnecessary weight. You call it Wuda. What's that? In English, what do you call Wuda? Useless fat, useless body.
Shabby body.
Shabby body. Something like that. It's like Wuda, like you take balloons. Like that, you know what I mean? Like you become like a ball, and there's nothing there. It's not maybe some fat or useless fat. And if you consume a lot of fatty food, you become like that. So now what I'm going to ask him is, I'm going to a simple thing. I'm going to come here now. This is the energy body, okay? Energy body. I'm going to ask, okay? Now, which organs are struggling because of this body mass? Which are the organs struggling because of this excessive mass? Number one. I'm going to say one. I'm going to ask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 organs are struggling because of this body mass. You know why? They have to work more now. What should be a body weight, sir?
73, 24.
1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to ask this body. I'm not going to use my finger. I'm coming now. I'm the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 71, 72 is what your body weight should be. According to the owner of this body. Who's the owner of the body, sir?
My soul.
Your soul. Huh? My body is the temple of my soul. My body is the temple of my soul. So who should take care of the temple? The mind and the body and everything else. So the mind says, no, I like to eat dosa. I like the early morning, I must have my idli. I must pour idli, otherwise my day is not going on. I must pour the sambar. That's right, Indian people do that in India like that. I must pour the sambar. I must pour the sambar, they call it like flooding, you know. I still remember somewhere, I went down there, there's a big mug, like a big jar, and people are pouring the sambar and say, this is the best sambar, Murugan sambar, Murugan idli. You know, Murugan idli kind. And they pour out and start eating, and wow, the whole hand will be full of sambar. This is cuisine. Sometimes you can see it falling down. And they say, wow, it's cuisine, Indian cuisine, we enjoy the food, even if it's dripping down. I say, fine. People get angry with me. How can you condemn my food? I say, my friend, I am not condemning you. I'm telling what is true and what is not true. Sometimes you put on weight. Some people don't put on the weight, but still the body is being affected by all of these things. Your organs are slowly coming down. You're working so much hard. So now, check. Coming now, I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 organs are struggling because of this body weight. I'm going to ask now. I'm going to ask, okay? Liver, yes. Put one hand. Liver. Next, heart. Pancreas. 3. Then I'm going to come and say, intestines. I'm going to say, pituitary gland? No. They're not struggling. Okay, what are the things struggling to manage all of these things? Because now the whole fat layer is pushing against everything else. They have to move. Now they will be free to move, and if you have a layer of fat around here, how can they all move and do their work? So now the intestine, which means large and small, you know, you've got 3, huh? So we've got to find another 2 more. I'm coming now. I'm going to ask kidneys. One more. What else going to ask? Huh? Bones. We got all 6. So all 6 are the bones, the heart, the liver, the stomach, and the intestines. Kidneys and intestines. So these are 3 things struggling to manage this. And sometimes some of the steroid side effect is make you eat and eat and eat. They make you eat, they make you feel hungry every little time. Because something like that, see, they say you have good part of the steroid, the bad part is you either put on too much. I've seen people put on so much weight, sir, I'm on steroids, sir. Any little thing, they can't solve it, steroid. Can have skin problems and this problem, many other problems. So now, he has to take his time and heal all of these things. It's very important. Now you can go and say, I've done a medical test. My blood pressure is fine. My sugar level is fine. All are fine. I don't see. You know why? The body is struggling to make it normal. The body is struggling to make it normal. It's normal. That doesn't mean it's conclusive. Say, I am fine. The body is working very hard to make it normal. But a point will come, the body says, I cannot take it anymore. And slowly will go, it's just 2 points above the normal thing. Or just 3 points. It's okay. But then what must you do? You must go back home and bring it down. Change the food diet. Oh, they have not found any uric acid on me. I am fine. Yes, they have not found. Because the body is cleaning itself. That means I'm doing overwork. I'm overworked to clean the body. I can't clean. A time will come that I won't be able to clean. So we got some food here with me. Ravina, will take the food, please. So he got some food with me. He told his wife early morning, go and buy idli for me. Last night he gave instruction to the wife, buy idli. So they went out, hey, bring them. So they brought idli, and as usual, the Malaysian style, there's one idli, only one idli brought.
Sample.
Or sample. How many idlis the wife brought?
All of this.
How many? She brought quite a lot of idlis, and they got some idiyappam made of rye. Rye flour. It's not 100% rye flour, sir. They add some rice flour also. It's not 100% rye means ragi flour. It's not 100% ragi flour. Today we get all of this in our country. Many years ago you don't find because people have become very health conscious, so the ragi flour. But it's not 100% ragi because you cannot squeeze 100% ragi, sir. It'll break. So they add some rice to it, and maybe a little bit of maybe I'm not familiar with that. I can say 10-20% ragi, sir. 10-20% ragi is the answer I'm giving. It's not 80%. I'm going to rice. I'm just going to ask this question. I'm putting down here, I'm asking. 10-20% is the ragi I'm getting, sir. The color change. It's not the real ragi, it's really black color. Okay, right. Then it's got what we call as coconut chutney. Okay, they get the coconut chutney, they add something, they put some sugar, not sugar, they put some salt, and they will put water, and they put some seasoning, they put some chili and all, they fry. Next, very important, the sambar. The dal.
You don't buy it at that.
Oh, sorry, this is another chutney. Sorry, it looks like sambar to me. This is a chutney with tomato and chili. You call it tomato chutney or kara chutney. Okay? So now we're going to simple spleen arm test on this gentleman. I get a breakfast, sir.
Okay.
So that means he's hungry, he's not had breakfast. Sometime when you already have a breakfast, you try some food, it won't work. It won't work because you're already full. It's a false answer. Okay, but now you have not eaten. So your last meal, what time you had last meal?
I had some vegetable taken after.
About 10:30 or 10:45. He had his meal after the workshop. So at 10:45 he had his meal. Now he's almost fasting for 12 hours. Wow, it's 10:45 right now. So 12 hours of pure fasting.
Me too.
12 hours. You too. Look at this girl. She said, me too, sir. They have not fed me yet.
More than 12.
You are more than 12. Because your meal was 8 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
And even he slept, you didn't have anything. So you have 14 hours of plan, and this gentleman has got so big. They cannot see, you can't see it. You cannot see. So we got this girl down here. She's fasted for 14 hours. Come here. Okay, you all are here. So this girl, 14 hours fasting, not have a breakfast yet. We stopped and and said, after bed you have breakfast. This gentleman has been fasting for 12 hours. So 12 fasting, so the food will tell, the body will tell what I need. So now I'm getting him one idli. Okay, one idli. Spin up test, cross the left hand, sir. Put it here. Come here, up, right, higher. So push it down. Very strong. Even though not eating for 12 hours, it's very, very strong. Wait. So now, idli, hold the idli. Okay, so we give about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the energy of the kidney go all over the body and system. So now I'm going to pressing now. He's failing. He failed. The longer he gives, the weaker he's going to become. He's trying very hard. He loves idli. Indian fellow. One idli only, sir. Normally how many idlis you eat? 2. Okay? So again, sir, try again. Try again, try. Yeah? Same thing. Higher, sir. See. He's trying very hard. He cannot take it. He wants to eat the idli. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make half the idli. Okay, half the idli I'm going to put it back. Okay? I'm putting half the idli back. So now half the idli only. So let's see half. Okay now. Let's see. Come on, sir. That's all he can eat. Half an idli. You understand? I'm not saying don't eat. And normally in India, I go down and people eat 4 idlis, sir. Crazy guy, they eat a lot. I am surprised myself. Now let's see this young girl. Sit down. Cross your leg like this. Come here. Get this. Okay. Now, Kala, please come, please. Call Kala. Wait. Keep. Call Kala. I need the camera to come. You hold the camera, sir. You hold the camera. She's going to hold the camera and let's see what happens, huh? You hold. The small girl. You put it on.
Oh.
Okay, hold. No, kill it. Yeah, come on, everything. Okay, fine. Now close the left hand. Left hand. Put it here. Left hand is here. Hands up, please. Close. Hold the camera, please. Go further away. Okay. Okay. Same thing with a small child. But when you split out a small child, use one finger. Very good. So let's try half the idli. The father passed on half the idli. So go and hold it here. Chut, chut, chut. Come here. Very good. This girl can eat half the idli. Very good. So now we're going to give her. Where's the idli? We're going to give her the whole idli now. The whole idli we're going to give now. Put the whole idli for this young girl. Okay? So she's young. Maybe she's energetic. She will assimilate all of this idli, and she need to carbohydrate, run around and move around, and let's one whole idli for left hand. Okay? Out here. Hands please. For this girl, she gets one whole idli. It's okay, ma. You are young. You can walk around, you move around, you take, huh? So let's eat the chutney. All the chutney. Of course, you're not going to eat all the chutney, is it? Oh, higher. Okay? Higher. Fine. Good. This girl is fine. Okay, the kala chutney. All kala chutney. All. All at it. Very good. So this girl can eat all the diet. Now let's come to this ragi idiyappam, or we call it spring hoppers in our country. It's nothing. It's just that noodles in a form of steam, that's all. The Chinese call noodles, and you got to put water and cook it again. Very simple. Hold it, man. Up. Up. Higher. Come on. Not so strong. This is not, somehow or other, this is not good for her. You want to hold try for the camera. Let's see for this gentleman whether this is good for him. Because it's, I think it's only 20% ragi. They call it ragi, but it may not be ragi at all. Let's see. Higher. It is only there. This is you see? See now the ragi is good for this gentleman. You know, but there's something there that helps you to hold. Okay, let's say now we put the ragi and the whole two idlis together, which you fail. Let's see, closer. See?
But still can eat full.
Sir, cannot, sir. Something is not right in it. Maybe the way they make it or what, I don't know. Maybe it's just rice or cheap rice or something like that. No, sir, stop this nonsense. Fermenting now.
No, sir, it's
fine. Come on. For her is good.
Uncle.
For her is good, but for you not good.
Yeah.
Why?
Because body is young.
Come on, sir. Don't give excess of one idli, sir. That's all, sir.
Uncle.
Yes, ma.
Can Uncle eat Amma's idli?
No, it depends how the idli is made. What you put in the idli. Okay. Now let's say the chutney. All chutney. Okay, chutney, sir. Okay, right. This is okay, sir. That's very strong for you. You must tell me.
Can't eat only chutney.
You tell me, sir. You tell me. So you must understand that the spleen arm test is not to ridicule you, but for your soul. The soul is inside. The soul is the owner of this body. My body is the temple of my soul. So the soul wants to take care of the body in such a way that one fine day, that when I leave, I take all the good things to the body and the mind. I can do a lot of good things. That's all. So now this is another one. Let's see how it works out for him. What's that? Good.
Good.
Only chutney.
That's how you have to do that. Of course, you can eat chutney with this. But people, in Indian people, they eat chutney with the sugar.
For you.
Yeah, they put sugar by the side and eat that. The coconut, you put a coconut, you put sugar and eat mix it, brown sugar, whatever it is. That's all they eat. Now they give you the shop. When you buy the put wine flour, they put some coconut flake, put sugar flake, and give it to you. You know, if you go to Indonesia, put mayam is very common, sir. And they give so much of sugar for you. It's crazy, I'm telling you this. So now this is good for him. The idli, half the idli. So this is what you need to do to help your organs. That's all. The 6 organs are struggling with the food. Sometimes you do fasting. You do some fasting. You must do fasting at least once a week. Then the body cleans itself. Okay guys, so thank you very much. We have shown simple thing, how the organs are suffering, how the blood is carrying all of these things, and how the blood pressures will go up. That's one. Number 2. Now let's say you have got all of this heavy weight. So what's happening is the weight is restricting the flow of blood. The blood is like a big pump. I'm pumping. I got to go through the head and come back. I got to go through these arms and come back. I got to go this arms and come back. I go to right to the legs and come back. Okay, now I got to go through all the tiny little bits of muscles in the body and all the fat layer. Now when I go through it, I'm finding it difficult to go through because the mass is much more. It's like building a house. I got a house, and I got a house, I got a house. Let's say something comes, sir, can we help me, sir? Can I have another house? Or maybe I have another house on the top. I build another house. But the same pump is there. So the pump has now pushed to another third floor. And people are living there. They're using water. So I'm not able to. So the pump has to push harder. Like that, when the body mass increase, the heart has to push harder now. I've got more work. Understand, sir? Huh? Like if I take the heart and put it in my body. I take my heart and put it in your body. Whose heart will be happy, sir?
My hand.
Why is it happy? If I take your heart and I put it in
the heart
myself.
came from you, sir.
So now this heart, I take and put that, I just replace the heart. Whose heart will be happy? His heart will be very happy with me. Wow, what happened? I've got less work to do now. My heart, hey, Yana, you put that. Why you put me here? Oh my God, I got to work so hard now.
Appa's heart.
Here, when he's in my body, his heart is very happy because I'm slim.
Okay.
That one tummy or small mentala. You know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is the heart is doing so much of work, so we have to find a way to help the heart do exercise, reduce our body weight, stop eating all of this salty food that will make the volume heavier inside the body. You see, when I put all the salt, the water level is not going to increase. The water level still stays the same, but it becomes heavier because of the sugar. And we continue to put sugar in different ways in our food by eating all the sugary food, ice cream, cakes and all. When you eat all of these things, the sugar level is going to go up. It's going to go in the blood system. The blood is going to get heavier. Now the heart has to pump. That's all. It's like, sir, now you live alone in the house. Now you got 10 people come in the house. Or open the pipe here, open the tap here. The volume has to go up. 4 or 5 people coming and everyone bathing here, opening and washing the tank, more pipe, the volume has to go up. When the volume goes up, but the weight is less, the even goes up. So the body is struggling because I have more work to do now. If you're staying alone, heart is very happy. One time you open the pump and it goes up and everything goes on. And another one is all the food that you eat. All the food that you eat, especially all the fatty foods and all the heavy rich food can all clog the veins and the arteries. When they clog the vein, they constrict. When they constrict, a lot of heavy weight. Now I am finding it difficult to flow. So I got to increase the blood pressure. That's why it's not only blocks in the physical heart, it's not only blocks in the brain, but blocks in the overall veins and arteries of the whole body, sir. Over the many, many years. It's like an old pipe in the house. Like that. Now these are the reasons why the blood pressure starts going up and even sometimes the arteries and the blood, the veins are not elastic enough. They become hardened over the many, many years. Can be calcium deposits, can also because of all the cholesterol and everything, all of these things will happen and the blood pressure will slowly go up higher and higher and then you start taking all kind of medication to muscle relaxant and so the best way is to exercise because all the drugs you take will eventually go to your kidney and have a lot of side effects. Any questions, guys? I've not even seen my questions. I'm talking. Seriously.
That's what they said. Personally, also only patch and be the state.
No, that's it. No, that's it. No, nothing. I don't know. You're doing something else. I think that's it. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you all understand simple technique what they teach you about blood pressure. It is not only a simple thing by taking the wand and healing the heart. Sometimes it's the heart is working too much, and the heart works so much harder, the heart will get enlarged. I'm not able to do it, especially the pump number 4. Pump number 4 is pumping the blood all over the body. So take the heart and release. And next comes the emotional stress, the thoughts, the emotional stress, the workload, emotionally, all this will have the emotional heart. Remember, the heart has got a physical heart, emotional heart, and a mental heart. So don't go and mess up the heart by saying my heart is not working, my heart is no good. Don't say such words. We are the one responsible. Ask forgiveness to the organ. So you got emotional problem, a lot of food problem, lot of other issues, other organs of things. The kidneys can be very contaminated, the liver can be contaminated, so the blood has to go through. The blood goes through each and every cell. It goes to every hair follicles. It goes to every fat cells. Every fat cell needs oxygen. It carries with it. Now if you're a smoker, you mess up your lungs. I'm finding it difficult to go to the lungs. The lungs get affected. The blood pressure goes up. If I'm an alcoholic person, my liver get affected. Okay, and I eat too much of sugar. The sugar goes to many part of the organs and mess up the whole thing. So please understand all of these things. It is a blood pressure healing is not a simple thing. It's a lifestyle. Total lifestyle of what you do in this lifetime. Okay, guys? So thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get the water now. Let's bless the water and drink. Come on, guys. Hey, come all of you. Let's bless the water. Let's bless the water. Get all the water for everybody. Let's bless the water with divine healing energy to heal every organ that we have. Come, call everybody. No one cannot. Don't fall water. Don't keep in the house. No, sugar water. You can put for the tea and all. So like this gentleman here, they got some view, they got some huge what do you call it? Tupperware containers to keep the water. I think you can bless the water and keep down there, and you can do it yourself. You don't have to wait every time a class starts. Okay, you can start doing it yourself. So huge thing. Wow, wow, heavy. I think it's about 2 liter, 1.5 liter maybe, 1.5. Even you can also heal your you don't have 1.8 liters. Sorry, she said. And you can also heal the water and all. Okay. Now take the wands now, and it's a healing wand. Healing wand. Healing wand. Hey, come on, guys. Come. Get to put it. Where's Mr. Gandhan? Mr. Gandhan, please come, Mr. Gandhan. Sit down, Mr. Gandhan.
I'm making new chutney now, sir.
Come, get down.
I'm sitting.
Where to sit? Sit down there. He's saying that this thing is spoiled. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
How do you say spoiled?
Because the bubbles are coming out.
Bubbles are coming out. You know, I like to eat spoiled stuff.
Today breakfast I'll give you.
No problem, sir. You know, I wish every time I eat a spoiled stuff, you know why? I have a diarrhea. Why have a diarrhea? Cleansing! It cleans the whole system. I'm not joking, sir. Sometimes, you know the salads? You know, sometimes there are like spoiled leaves. I put them inside. The spoiled leaves, I put them inside. You know, some are like, you know, all. I put them inside. And another 6 hours, diarrhea. I'm not joking, sir. I love that. You know why? It's natural cleansing of my entire intestine. I always wish I had 2 diarrheas every month. So I don't have to do a liver flush. Or not liver flush, intestine flush. Take Epsom salt. If I take Epsom salt every time I want a flush, the Epsom salt goes in the blood system, goes my kidney and all.
How often can you take a flush, sir?
No, you can do it 6 months one, liver flush 6 months one. But I want to find a natural way of how I can do an intestine flush. That means my large intestine all get clear. Sometimes you got a lot of bacteria inside which are not good bacteria. They're causing a lot of foul smells and all. And that foul smell and produce gases and all will go into the whole system. So he say he claims this is spoiled. Let me see.
I don't know.
It's a bit
Try and
hot,
see
yes,
that.
I don't think it's...
Check. Let me be a judge of what is it. You people are with your bubbles patra kuda is sat. The mar romba kaza motam to one koi na bolbo. See. It's a bit sour. But can eat. Serve me this food today. I'll be very happy. Why you doing that? Nah.
So, okay, I feel
Don't
it,
have
sir.
to.
Look at this guy. Oh, it's foreign. How to eat this? Hey, don't worry. The more I eat this, the more my immune system gets up every day and stay awake. You want to live a clean life, you can end up with so many problems that your immune system go down, it's sleeping and sleeping. You take antibacterial for every little thing, it's sleeping. You got to wake it up every time, every minute. The more you wake it up, the more it goes. I'm going to drink it again.
Okay.
I am not going to die. I am not going to die. Remember that. My body is going to become stronger, that's all.
How?
By drinking that.
Yes.
The body
Yeah,
is
you
immune
finish
to
the-
fight the
That's all.
bacteria that's growing.
Now, it's going to my stomach now. It's going all the way now. When my stomach will stay there. My body said, hey, there's a new bacteria now. What do we do now? You start doing all its work. Mucus will come out and all come and slowly kill them. Everything will kill by my stomach. So the more you keep it awake, the more fantastic it will be. I love to have a diarrhea simply because I get a natural cleansing of the whole system, sir. Seriously. Sometimes I get a salad keep the fridge, the one become like yellowish and spoiled. No, I wouldn't put it. Eat it. Next morning, even the leaves all will come out. It's the most cleansing system that you can have. So don't worry about getting spoiled stuff. All it's not going to kill you. It's going to make you more healthy. That's all. Okay. So thank you very much. All the water is here. That's the healing one, all of you. So healing one. Become as powerful as required to blaze away and burn away all the negative energy or toxic energy that could be in this water. That could be in this water. There could be this water. Blaze away and burn away all this negative energy that could be in this water. Could be, yeah? I'm not saying that negative. I'm just saying there could be some negative energy in the water. Finished. Done. I have seen water that are very negative. There was one time I went to a country, they put some name of a church. Super negative. No joke. I went to Dubai, all the waters were there, they were all super negative. So cleaning, done.
Uncle, why are water negative?
No, because of thought form. You can say, I don't like this brand. I like that brand. I only drink Perrier water. I don't drink any less than that. I like to drink Evian water. That come from the French spring. Who put the thought form? You put it. Will you drink water from the tap? Sometimes. Why you don't drink water from the tap? Why you don't drink water from the tap? You must drink water from the filter water, right?
Because opposite there might be
Bacteria.
Because when we boil the water into the
Yeah,
tap water,
Keep quiet, sir. Keep quiet.
Amma will instigate.
Let her say that.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
No, just so he instigated.
Let us say that. You tell the truth. Come away from mother and father. You tell me the truth. You are now my friend. Not Appa's friend, mother's friend now. Huh? So tell me. You don't drink tap water, right? You say there's bacteria. There's bacteria everywhere. You cannot escape. I have been drinking tap water all my life. Even today. Even today. The more I drink contaminated water, the stronger I become. I even want to try the water from Ganga. It's super negative. Super contaminated. They can say whatever they want about Ganga river, no? Someone sent me an article, they've done a test, there's so many bacteria and all in the water of Ganga. Seriously. They put dead bodies inside. How can the water be clean? Whatever you want to say, like guys. I'm very surprised you guys say all kinds of. It's a thought form that you put inside. You fellows, huh? You put a thought form inside. Oh, Ganga water, so fantastic. It's climbing for. Yes, it came from Himalaya. It was pure clean. It believing that the ice is melting and coming down. As it goes down, you get contaminated. Can you imagine once you go to Bengal, Bay of Bengal, how will the water be? The Bay of Bengal. And you throw all the vinegar statues inside, all full of contaminated paint and plasters and things inside. How can the water be clean again? Come on, guys, please think. That's life. That's life. You don't mess up the life. Okay. So now the healing one. Healing one. Become as powerful as required. To bless this water with abundance of healing energy,
Abundance of healing energy.
abundant divine fire,
Abundance of divine
and
fire,
divine light,
divine light.
and to go into each and every cell of my body,
To go into each and every cell in
to
your
remove all
body,
the toxicity
to remove all the toxicity,
and all the negative energy,
all the negative energy,
and also go to each and every organs
and go to all
and heal them
to heal them,
and get rid of all the toxic that you can.
get rid of all the toxicity.
Water, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are 75% of my body.
You're 75% of
75% of each and every cell in me.
each and every cell in me.
You are life.
Your life.
Please forgive me
Please forgive
if I have
me.
knowingly, unknowingly
Knowingly,
hurt you in any way by putting all these thought forms of this alkaline water is good,
This alkaline water is
the water in my tap is no good, rainwater is not good. You are everywhere.
You're everywhere.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let God's blessing
Let God's
be with each and every drop of water on Mother Earth.
Each and every drop of water.
Each and every drop of water
Each and every drop of water.
are drops of divine fire.
So divine fire.
Each and every drop of water are the purity God inside. Each and every drop of water in me are drops of divine fire. Each and every drop of water in me are the purity God inside. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my friends, thank you very much for this workshop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless God, bless you with everybody. Thank you. We got 450 people in class today. Very nice. Thank you. Those people who registered. There are people who are not registered. The people who are not registered, not registered means sitting in the family. Some Some families I know, the whole family sit down, daughter, everything, no?
600. 612.
Okay? Thank you, yes, 662.
662.
Thank you. Hopefully, we see tonight, wait for the program, and what time we'll have the class. Thank you. Hope to be in another house and another class today, another home today. Thank you. Let God's blessing be to everybody. Let the rain come into each and every country, each and every land, to all creatures of Mother Earth. Let it go to all the deserts. Let it go to each and every country and fertile the land and cool the land down. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Soul of Mother Earth. Thank you to all the cosmic beings of Borobudur, Devaraja, Borobudur, holy angels, cosmic angels, holy being, cosmic being, to the cosmic council, to all my spiritual guides, to all my spiritual helpers, to all my spiritual teachers, to the great karmic God. Thank you. Okay guys, bye. Finish.